Hello everyone, it is Matt Pierce. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to do one of those little information drop videos where I just give you guys some useful information for a particular vehicle. And today we're going to be talking about the EGR delete that you can do on any Mk4 TDI. I mean, it's available on newer TDIs as well, but the one thing that you don't want to do is void any kind of emissions systems that will make you fail inspection. But on the Mk4s, they're old enough where they don't have to pass emissions, so you can do stuff like EGR deletes, which have, various benefits. But yeah, as you can see, we're in the TDI today. We've got a little boost gauge mount here. This is not permanent. Don't worry with the duct tape and everything. I just want to see how much boost it was making because it's been over boosting lately. But that's besides the fact. We're going to pop the hood here and take a look under here and show you guys the EGR delete. All right, so looking under the hood, this is the ALH engine. I'm not sure if this also fits the BEW engines. I might say that in the eBay listing that I have linked down below. Anyways, here is the EGR delete. It's a little bit dirty. As you can see, we can actually have a boost tap on the EGR delete, which is a really cool feature that just sort of comes with it. There's like a little hole you can screw into. Anyways, yeah, here's the EGR delete. It's really simple. It's just a piece of pipe, and as you can see, it comes with a little block off down there as well. Block it off on the exhaust side, and it just hooks right up to the stock pipe that leads down to the intercooler. So the EGR delete came with all gaskets and hardware, and it works great, to be honest, but the reason that this is the best one is because it is the cheapest one that I could find. It says it ships out of China on the eBay listing, but it shipped out of a warehouse in the US for me, and it came very quickly and very timely, which I was happy about. So most of the time when you're looking for an EGR delete, if you look it up on Google, you're going to see stuff like 50, 60 bucks from random websites. This was about 35 bucks shipped to my house. Again, link down below. And like I said, it works completely great, so I just want you guys to not fall for any, $60 ones or anything. It's just a piece of pipe. Doesn't really get much more simple than this. The eBay one works just fine, and the shipping isn't actually slow like most people would think from China. It's actually pretty timely and pretty quick. So yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know that this is the best one to buy for your ALH TDI. Again, it might fit some other TDIs, but I'm not sure. Most of you guys are probably going to have the ALH with the Mk4 though. Some reasons you might want to do an EGR delete. Apparently there's some sort of a horsepower increase. I am not too sure about that. I didn't really notice any bump in power or anything special like that. But what it does do is prevent all that extra carbon from the exhaust going back into your intake. You don't want any of that. And the piece that is normally here gets all gummed up and gross. And if you've never checked the piece that's right here on your ALH or whatever TDI, you should probably check it because it's probably clogged and full of soot, which needs to be cleaned at the very least. Or, the EGR is just a common failure on these cars, so it's a good replacement if your EGR has already failed. And for working on the car, getting the turbo and stuff, this is a lot easier to take off than the stock EGR system. So in general, it's just a good replacement. There's some debates on the forums on whether these are good or bad, but in general, it's not really going to hurt the motor in any way at all. In fact, it's probably better for the motor as a whole. It just technically produces more emissions in this state. But like I said, these cars are old enough now to the point where they don't have to pass any kind of emissions. You might want to check with your local state on that, but here in Massachusetts, which is known to be pretty strict, you don't really have to worry at all. So you guys, I thought I'd just share that with you guys. This is a useful little piece of information for anyone working on a TDI, needs to replace this piece or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.